From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Eugenio Suarez looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differerly. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
The windup and the 0-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
David Peralta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting 4.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Adam Jones. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings.
Jones swings and hits it very well to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just hung in there on that one. Peralta, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That is fair.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And this will bang up against the wall. Peralta is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hamilton.
That's popped up. Lamb in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Career line against Greinke. He has a 3-for-12 line. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. 1 out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 26 for him on the season, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Go ahead. Cespedes.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 302 is the average coming in. 24 home runs and 72 RBIs. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Jones is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But 3 for the Reds in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So we got him swinging. Alex Avila goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Lamb comes up with it. And that's out number 1.
Batting it.
So striding in, Kirk Casale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, and they'll need him to get something going here. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fouled away. Hot shot to third. Suarez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Escobar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch coming, here it is, and he gets ahead 0-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. A count of 1 ball 1 strike to David Peralta.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They digging in to try it again. Billy Hamilton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Ranging back is Dyson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Greinke comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jones swings and hits it very well to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jake Lamb will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike.
High and deep to center field. Hamilton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Heading out towards shallow right. Winker is over, and that's the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Diamondbacks into the box now. Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Avila corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Peralta. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Casale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cespedes is there. 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Gerard Dyson.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cespedes. He makes the play. And that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Trevor Bauer. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Dyson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The center field.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Avila recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired. 2 down now.
Right fielder, Jesse.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Digging in once again, David Peralta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
When that
a drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Number 25 for him on the year, and the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Takes this the other way to right, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So striding forward now, Jake Lamb. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Comes set, the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Joey Votto. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Matt Caesar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
27. Matt.
Hit to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 1.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerard Dyson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Eduardo Escobar standing in there, a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter trying to take a pitch or 2, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Liner in there for the base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at 3rd now with still only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now pitching.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias to his left. He's there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back. Number 45 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Leading off.
Digging in and
Reds,
looking for more,
the
Nick
second
Senzel.
baseman,
He tripled
number
earlier,
15.
making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yep.
1-1.
1-0.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little roller toward the hole. Walker fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Kurt Casale. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Softly hit to short. Escobar charging in on it. On to first, and this will remain. Reds are down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jake Lamb standing in now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Christian Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Slapped hard the opposite way. Winker is right there as he takes it for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This one's flared off to the right side. Winker coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikes. Derek Dietrich is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Dietrich.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The right fielder, number 33, Jesse.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Dietrich over at second. Hamilton at first with no outs. A bullet to first base.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he's safe. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Third base.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Ro. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Bouncer to the left side. Escobar gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. Now 4 threes. Ketel Marte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Iglesias.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's another 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Jarrod Dyson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Cespedes. He's got it. And a nice play there. 2 away. Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though. And a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cincinnati Reds win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Robert Stevenson earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 47th.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central. Among the NL leaders in batting average.